was not meant to happen. This could not happen. This is happening.
And we are back. The Coach's Son podcast. Myself, Adam, James, Stephen. We're back. I know we might have kept us a couple of said this. Can't even speak English. It's been that long.
Couple have said this.
I know we may have said this a couple of weeks ago, but this is actually our 50th episode. I just had a look. So congratulations, boys, on the milestone. Very exciting.
Very big.
Exciting. Very exciting. So we're back. We're back.
Our big listeners would have recognised that, but no one actually called it out. So, you know what? People got to start listening closely.
Anyway, we're back this year. We had a first episode last week back with Danny Guthrie. Very good one. Great feedback on that one. So it was a fantastic episode with the boys. Had a good chat. It was a great time. But the three of us are back this week with another exciting episode. We're going to do a quick recap of the weekend games. And then we've got a couple of fun, exciting things at the end of the episode.
Ooh,
fun, exciting things. Get the audience engaged, the listeners engaged. Let's make it happen.
Very fun.
Let's make it happen. All right. Let's do a bit of a recap. Anyone want to run through the games?
Let's get into it. So obviously we'll go through the Premier League results from the most recent round. So Brighton early Saturday morning beating Chelsea 3-0. Then the first game of the Saturday night fixtures was Leicester losing at home to Arsenal 2-0.
Boo.
And then there was a big goal rush. I think it was a 5-game goal rush, wasn't there? It was huge.
Big goal rush.
Villa 1-0 against Ipswich at home. Fulham 2-1 against Forest. Big result. Man City 4-0 over Newcastle. Southampton losing at home to Bournemouth 3-1. West Ham losing at home to the Brentford Pod 1-0. Palace losing to a team that's in form in Everton, who probably should have got more than a draw against Liverpool, 2-1. And then Liverpool at home, 2-1 against Wolves. I'm hearing it was very lucky. You'll probably get Adam's thoughts on that. And Tottenham, too good, 1-0 at home against Manchester United.
Eek.
This morning's fixtures.
Lots of goals. I liked it.
Very good, eh?
Lots of entertainment.
Lots of goals.
What caught your eye, fellas? We'll go through what caught your eye from the weekend.
Steve, you got anything that sticks out?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There was a bit more than one, but first one would be Spurs back in the title race.
Well, yep.
The big 1-0 win.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't know if Adam won't mention this, so I'm going to mention it for him.
Say.
Liverpool did not register a shot in the second half.
A shot on target.
Just
No,
shot.
not a shot.
Rubbish.
We didn't have one shot the whole half.
Crumble.
Apple crumble. Don't worry. We'll be all right.
They're crumbling, eh?
I think actually that was like the first time at Anfield that we hadn't registered a shot, maybe since 2002 or 2003 or something I heard, which is pretty
It
wild.
was like since stats started being recorded.
Opta came in.
Octa.
Big crumble, huh? Big nervous.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of one of those things now where it's you're versing the bottom teams and you sort of you don't mind how you win the games. You just want to get those results. But it definitely didn't look good. And Liverpool have got a couple of hard fixtures coming up. I think Villa and Newcastle and City in the next couple of games they've got coming up. So not easy games. So I think they would have been content with 3 points, especially with Arsenal winning against Leicester. So,
Tighten it
definitely.
up.
So. It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting, but...
I saw Man City were paying $51 before this weekend to win the league. That's not bad. I know they were 13 points behind, but wait, Liverpool are crumbling.
It might even be a bit more now. Did Haaland, our friend Haaland, did he do his ACL?
That's the
Is that
rumour.
confirmed?
Not
or
confirmed.
what? Not confirmed.
Gonna have to talk to the
Not
the club
confirmed.
doctor, see what we can get out of
Get
it.
him on the
We'll get him
pod.
on. Yep.
Yeah.
Get him on.
Adam, what caught your eye this weekend?
Actually, you guys just brought it up. But I think it'd be rude not to mention Omar Marmoush,
The Egyptian king?
from
The real Egyptian king.
the real Egyptian
Thank
king
you.
from City. First Premier League hat-trick, first Premier League goal, and it started with a hat-trick. So it was very impressive. I thought it was very impressive. And
That's the way to do
City
it.
looked at their best, I think, back again. Newcastle probably had a bit of an off day, I think, though, because they won a decent run. But they looked like it was just flowing and things were sort of back to normal. So I think it's a little bit scary for the top four with City potentially coming back. But I think it was as an important win for them. And, him coming in just recently in the January window, I think you can see why they probably spent the money they did on him.
Yeah, well, he's the Egyptian king. I've never heard anybody else be called the Egyptian king.
There is only one.
There's only one Egyptian king, and he's proved it right. Once again.
And he loves a penalty. King Salah.
Rubbish. Well,
Salah.
That was actually going to be one of my ones. I had two, as I mentioned to you at the start of the pod. I had two that caught my eye. But I'll go for the other one, obviously. And this caused a bit of a debate on Saturday night. We're watching the game together on Saturday night, or the games, Goal Rush. And it caused a bit of a debate if Matoma's first touch, his goal against Chelsea, was the best first touch leading to a goal. Right? I have to say, what a touch, but unreal. Unreal. And I think the reason why there are arguments is because they didn't want the particular person who mentioned that just to be right. We're not going to say his name. Right?
Never will.
But I think we do have to prove him wrong because we didn't want him to be right. So then we started looking at videos of old Premier League first touches leading to goal. I tell you, there's some good ones on there. But genuinely, do you reckon that's probably the best first touch leading to a goal?
Oh, but it was the way he looked at the ball like at the last minute. It wasn't like he was anticipating sort of where it was going the whole time. But it was beautiful, man. I think he left the defender on skates. I don't know who it was.
And then the finish as well.
I think maybe from Chelsea. But yeah, it was beautiful, man. It was really nice. I'd say it was.
The ones that we saw on YouTube, we had to jump on YouTube, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Luis Suarez, off the chest, was obviously a big goal, big first touch.
Yeah.
There have been others off the chest. Dele Alli's done it a couple of times. Not as good. I honestly think Matoma's one is the best.
I know, obviously, people are going to want us to bring up the Dennis Bergkamp touch as well around the defender slide.
Why?
You mentioned the Dele Alli one. What about the Dele Alli one against Man United, where he's inside the box, the ball's up in the air, and he brings it on his toe, over the defender, over his shoulder, and then taps it home?
Yeah.
That was a big one. But I think, I hate to admit it, but Matoma's is probably the long ball.
Yeah, I think
the
it's just where it comes from.
There. He's brought it down. I mean, it reminded me of me last season, to be honest with you.
Whatever.
Yeah, both the same pace. Yeah.
The
Same
finish,
size. Yeah,
absolutely.
Same,
Quality.
You put the Puma Kings, but that's where it happens.
Exactly right.
That's where the magic starts from.
He's now the Premier King. So that was what caught my eye, because it obviously sparked some debate. So those listening, send in who you think has had the best touch leading to goal. And it has to be the same player that has the touch and then the finish. It can't be someone who's done a wild touch in the build-up and given it to someone else. That doesn't count. Best first touch leading to then a finish.
Do you think that's going as debate. Potential goal of the season? Would you put it in the category so far?
I would.
Fair bit of time left, but it's a standout.
I don't see why not.
Standout.
It was unreal.
We'll just wait for one bicycle kick to come out of nowhere. It'll change everything.
It was unreal.
It was very good, man. It was very good.
So yeah, that's what caught my eye this weekend.
Yeah. Very impressive.
I just want to touch as well, touch on Everton, who have got 13 points of their last 15. And the only points that they dropped, which you mentioned, James, was against Liverpool, where they were absolutely robbed as well.
They were.
Wouldn't say robbed.
What a job David Moyes is doing there. If they didn't have those 13 points, I'm not saying that they would have lost all 5 games, but that would have put them settled. They would have been on 17 points, level with second last and third last. So
well, we have to speak about that game. Considering it was a midweek fixture, it was thrown in amongst it. Big game. The last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park.
Yeah.
Right? The results ended over all the years that I played at Goodison Park in the derby all square. So I believe it was 48 wins to Everton, 48 wins to Liverpool, and 31 draws from memory. So that last second screamer from Tarkovsky,
It was
mind you.
unreal finish.
That's unreal. That's a contender for goal of the season.
Yeah.
Has made it all level at Goodison Park, so no teams had the upper hand of that stadium in the Merseyside derby.
It's just
It
perfect,
was,
right?
it
No
was
bragging rights
almost
for
like
Liverpool.
perfect ending, right? I'm one of those things where, obviously being a Liverpool supporter, I'm just praying. It's one of those things, you're not keeping possession and Everton's under the pump in extra time, going. And then the whole thing towards the end as well, he scores and the scenes after the whistle, I think it made for unreal last fixture there for sure.
Yeah.
Bittersweet, but as a Liverpool supporter.
Well, the
but
Corey
what do you
running
do?
up to the Liverpool fans, giving it the shush.
Yeah, and then big Curtis Jones. Come from the back. Come from the back.
And Arne Slot, absolute thug, gets sent
He's
off
a
the whistle as well.
Yeah.
How has he not got a ban?
Well, he's crumbling, apparently, so give him a break.
He's crumbling. Why give him a break?
gave him a break.
He's under pressure. Can't handle
Maybe
the pressure.
maybe he said sorry in the tunnel.
Yeah, maybe.
What else could have been?
Well, they think that the way that
not-
it came across and it was a lot, not as bad as how it looked. I think from what he said, tensions were high. But if anything, I would have been one of those things where you accept it, right? But I think when they looked back at it and how it was, maybe there was provoked or
Yeah,
came
right.
across,
Yeah, the
then
Premier League
think.
lucky.
But I think we would have accepted it. And I dislike how we got that red card. And on fantasy, they didn't take any points away. I think that's
Rubbish.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
it's disgusting. What's the point of
Don't
having a
get stuck
manager?
with it.
in
Come
fantasy?
on. What part of the chip?
Can't deduct points.
Don't get us started on the fantasy points. Absolutely disgusting. Rubbish, how they do things.
Although we are top
Liverpool,
three.
very lucky to get a draw, I believe.
Yeah.
The way, obviously, yes, Tarkovsky had the last second equaliser and stuff like that. I get it. It will probably feel like a loss for Liverpool because of the last second equaliser. They could have just held out for another few seconds. But Everton deserved at least a draw at minimum.
Absolutely. I don't think a lot of people would have gone into these last two fixtures thinking Everton were going to take points. No way. Even against Palace. Palace have been pretty good at the moment. And they put on a show both games. So Moyes has definitely changed something at that
What can we
club
say?
since he's come in.
Arnie flop under pressure.
Flop. Crumbling, apple crumble.
Calm down. He'll be
Can't
all right.
believe you're gonna lose the league from here.
He's got to go. You got to get rid of him.
He's got to go. He just bought a house.
He's terrible.
He just bought a house.
So,
He just bought Salah's house. Salah's leaving with Trent.
Salah's got to go.
All sold their houses.
Oh, rubbish. Typical Salah penalty, rubbish goal. Well, a goal Salah scored against Everton. Typical rubbish Salah goal.
No,
Just
but you know
right
what it
place
is?
at the right time. I get
I'd
it.
usually say, right? I would usually say that sometimes the ability and his game, and he's not providing much the whole game, but for some reason he's always there at those moments, and he just does it. But like statistics this year, it's ridiculous. It really is. But top
This is
of
the
goals
thing,
and
that's
top
why-
of assists is unbelievable.
So that's why I like. There was a big argument on social media about who was a better player, Hazard or Salah. And everyone these days, it's all stats driven because everyone's going Salah because of stats. But if you actually watch them play and what brings you joy watching someone play, you're always going to go with Hazard.
Yeah, but success also
So it
brings
is,
joy.
yeah. I think it was another thing that I saw today as well, that I think at the age of 23, maybe Ronaldo's season at United had 37 goal contributions in a season, and Salah's done that at 32 years old with 14 games remaining.
Look, fantastic.
Stats don't lie, mate.
And a goal, results bring you joy, blah, blah, whatever.
Give him what he
For
wants.
fans, it does. No neutral fan is looking at that rubbish goal going, no, what a joy to watch.
But
That's a
Liverpool
joy
don't
to
care.
watch."
Liverpool don't care.
Exactly right. But all the other neutrals watching want to see a bit of, Hazard flair, step overs, this, that, whatever. That's
And that's
what
why most people did say Hazard.
Wait,
As
what
they
player?
should.
What
But
player in
do you
the
think
league
Liverpool
maybe
give a fuck?
reminds you of him at the moment? Is there
Well,
someone
player what?
reminds you of Hazard at the moment? Someone in the league? Anyone remind you of him? The way he played. Anyone come to mind?
Look, not necessarily. Hazard in his prime. Okay, his prime wasn't very long, but his 3-4 seasons that he had at Chelsea was unplayable. Best in the league at the time. But he also had that one season where Chelsea finished 11th and he didn't score his first goal until like match day 20 or something like that. It was a long drought, and then the next season kicked in. He scored like 20 goals, 30 goal contributions.
There's, I think, one player at the moment that he's done a couple of things that sort of making me like show similarities is Morgan Rogers, like those full field runs, getting the ball, like gliding past players.
Yeah.
And then he's impressed me heaps this year. I think
At the start of the season, like no one knew much about him.
not at all.
Stuff like that, and how he just took off. He's unreal.
yeah, he's doing very good.
He's going to be a
very
very good player.
good. Still so young, man. I think a lot of potential there.
Well, you'll see him against your Liverpool soon enough in a few days'
couple
time.
of days.
Ripping up against you.
Don't have him in the fantasy, so hopefully he doesn't do well. See how we go.
Absolutely. Well, very nice recap. Very good. Very informative.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stephen, I know you had a quiz you wanted to go through with us. We've also got some bit of fun later. We're going to test the, how do you say, the chemistry between the three heads we've got here. We'll save that for the end.
Chemistry.
Good luck.
But now we're going into quiz time. Adam, have you got like a little intro or a little song or a jingle you can do for quiz
Your
time?
buzzer. Give us your buzzer. I've got some quick quiet.
Have we got one, the
questions.
noise? Should we try to bring it back?
Bring it back.
Or the drum? Sure, the drum. You want a drum roll?
Bring back the drum.
You give whatever you want, mate.
Actually, I completely forgot we haven't done it for a while. We're going to do a coach of Sun
Since about
nomination
episode 5.
at the end of the episode. So start thinking.
Did you get it? You guys hear it?
No,
I can't hear
Ready?
it. But as long as you can hear it, mate, that's all that matters.
Oh, it's happening now.
There we go.
Quiz time. Bravo drums.
Big.
For us, Stephen.
So I've got about, I think it's 7 questions here. You guys are going to buzz in. I'll ask you the question. First one to buzz in, of course, will give their answer. If they get it wrong, the other person will get the opportunity to answer that same question. James, what is your buzzer?
Should we just do names?
No. Joking.
What's my buzzer? That's always a big question to ask on this show. what the buzzer is. I'm going to say my buzzer is Matoma. Because he was my
Wrong answer.
thing of the weekend.
I was like, do you want to use your own name? You go, no, use someone else's name. Not a sound
What have you got? You got one prepared?
or a noise or a sound.
Go, give us a noise then.
Matoma.
And noise or a sound.
Give us a noise.
I did. No, didn't I do one? I think my first couple of weeks ago, what was it? Coco.
Show on the road.
All right, no worries, lads. Let's go. Question number 1. How many goals does Mo Salah have in the Premier League this season so far?
Coco.
Adam.
22.
Ba-bow. James.
I don't think he's got that many yet. I'm going to say 18.
Wow. Okay. Both incorrect. 23 goals out of this tournament.
Oh.
Yes.
You don't count the penalty this morning.
I don't count.
I don't count any of the penalties. He's
That was
got, he's got
close.
about 5.
See, you underestimate him, James. See how good he is? King.
Next question. Which player has scored the most Premier League goals in one season, and how many goals was it?
Mitoma.
James.
Suarez. 32.
Ba-bow.
Coco.
Adam.
Harry Kane. 33.
You're overthinking it, eh? Who's the best striker in the Premier League right now?
Myself.
Oh, Solanke.
Solanke, obviously. Second.
Coco.
Second
Haaland.
to Haaland. Only a couple of seasons ago, finally broke the record with, who wants another shot? How many goals?
40?
Wrong.
No, 32.
Ooh, 36 goals, Haaland. Both wrong again. You guys are rubbish.
Yeah,
you guys got
fake
a
fans.
podcast.
Hang on.
guys-
We want more difficult questions.
Oh,
What
yeah.
it is.
So
We're thinking deep.
Yeah.
We're going
Imagine
deep.
if I... Anyway,
We're going
let's move on.
deep.
All right, easy, quick one. Who currently sits bottom 3 in the Premier League?
Cool.
Adam.
Ipswich, Southampton, and Leicester.
Boom. 1-0. Adam. Well done.
Get in my lane, mate.
Next question.
Get in my lane.
Which team has been relegated the most times in the Premier League?
Mitoma.
James.
West Ham.
Bow.
Oh, I'm going to go guess here. Cool. West Brom.
Great answer, but I'll give you a clue and pretty much giving you the answers. Nickname is the Canaries.
Cool.
Mitoma.
Oh, nah.
Next
Draw. Close same time. And of course, for the
Anyway, go.
Norwich.
Wow, no.
Norwich.
Bravo, Norwich. Bravo.
Bravo, Norwich. Next question. Crystal Palace are currently 13th in the Premier League. Is this higher, lower, or the same position compared to where they finished last year?
Cool.
Mitoma.
Adam.
See, if you had a sound or a noise, probably would have got there. I'm going to say the same.
Wrong.
Yeah, no deal.
James.
So is it where they are now 13th? Is that lower, higher, or the same as where they finished last year? It is higher than what they finished last year.
Lower.
Actually, no, it's lower.
10th. They finished 10th last season.
It's lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible.
Well,
I
you
said
guys
that
are
so
rubbish.
confidently. How many questions left?
I've only got 2 questions left here.
I already won.
Saving it for this.
Adam-
How you already won? You only won.
Adam's on 1. Adam's on 1.
Yes, he's already won. I'm going to win these next 2.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Good luck
Show
here.
me.
On the 13th theme,
Oh,
match day 13 saw Liverpool versus Man City play off at Anfield. What was the score and who scored in the game? Oh, make it a bit harder for us.
match week 13.
Cool.
Yeah. This season, Liverpool versus Man City.
Yeah.
Cool.
Adam.
I think it was 2-0, Curtis Jones double.
Ba-bow. And I can't say if some of it is right or not.
Okay, so 2-0.
All right, time's ticking. 10,
Okay.
9.
Okay, 2-0. I'm going to, I don't know.
Think back. Come on, think.
Diaz and Curtis Jones.
Get Curtis Jones out of your mind. He's garbage. Gakpo and, of course, a Salah penalty.
Of course. Of course, with the Salah penalty.
Jones
I've only
scored
got-
2 in.
I've
Maybe it was
only got
against United. Can't remember.
Yeah, I want to blow it up and take it to overtime.
Yeah, well, I don't have an overtime question.
Yeah, it doesn't. So I won.
Hang on. Get this question
Yeah,
first.
go.
Okay. Our friend from across the Dutch, Chris Wood, has had a very impressive season so far. Overall, in the Premier League, he has 87 goals. Who is the second highest scorer from New Zealand in the Premier League?
Second highest scorer in the Premier League,
Chris Wood is first,
New
course.
Zealand.
and there hasn't been that many
I
players.
can't even
from
think
New
of
Zealand.
another New Zealand player.
I can only think of one, but I don't think he played in the Premier League.
Really? What's wrong with you?
Mitoma. The only other player I can think of is Scots.
Wait. Big bubble there.
That's what I'm saying. It's the only other player I can think of.
You're gonna lose your mind when I tell you this.
It's the flag that smelts you wet.
Adam, you got a
I
free
have
shot
no
here.
idea.
To be fair,
I have
you
a
put
free
him on
shot and I
some
missed with an
shame.
open goal.
Unless
I've
you
got-
can think of something.
I've gone blank.
He's got bananas.
Oh, I think I've... No.
Mate, I'm going to have to put the volume down 10 times for James screaming in this mic.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone's going to crash when they listen to
Calm
this
down,
guy.
eh? Adam,
I think I've got it.
You're gonna
I'll
wake
give
your
you a
kid.
shot after Adam.
I'm probably wrong, but I think I got it.
I actually have no idea. No, I have no idea.
You haven't passed, Adam?
Promise you. Yeah, pass. I have no idea.
Pass.
Ryan
James, I will
Nelson?
give you an
Ryan
opportunity. Ryan Nelson is correct.
You already guessed, but I already won.
And
talking
you know what? For the win, can you name the third?
Oh,
Relax.
Come
Why don't
on,
you want me? Next, you're gonna ask me to name the Prime Minister.
Once
I
you
don't
know,
Well,
once you know, once you hear the name, you'll be like, "You're a fucking idiot." Winston Reid. Winston Reid.
Oh, Winston with a Y.
Yeah, with a Y. No idea.
Very good one. We'll come back next week.
Bonus question.
Where am I going to get a bonus question from?
Awesome.
No,
Yes, mate.
no way, mate. Draw 1 point each. Move on.
We come
Move
back
on to
next
the
week.
game.
We come back
Thank
next week.
you.
We come back.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Come back again.
Very
I'll
good
do
questions,
another quiz.
Steve. A couple hard ones, but very good questions.
Couple with overthinking a bit there too, eh? But that's all right.
Yes.
That's what we
That's what we
do.
do.
We overthink here. Bravo,
All right.
Nick Nelson.
James, what do you got for us, eh? Because this is going to be chaos here.
This is going to be absolute chaos. It's going to be fun, but all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these three minds together and see the chemistry. You know, on FIFA, there's the chemistry, right? Or is it EAFC now? It's called the chemistry. So we're going to take 10 attempts. We're going to count down from 3, 2, 1. Say a football-related word all at the same time, and then from those, we'll try and then think of a next one. 3, 2, 1. Say another word all at the same time, and try and get all of us within 10 attempts to say exactly the same word.
There's no way.
This is
It starts off with 10 attempts. We can do it.
I'll give
10
it a
attempts.
crack, but better chance of winning the Powerball.
I reckon we can do it.
There's no
We
way.
can do it. All right, so think of a word to start with. The first one's always the hardest because you're obviously always overthinking.
Sounds like it gets easier.
If we're going to get it in 10 attempts,
Yeah.
it's going to be so easy.
We can do it.
What if we do it first go? What if everyone says the same thing?
If we do it first go, that's the end of the game.
All right, we've got a random word.
Sure.
Okay,
Anything
we're gonna go. What
football
order?
related, yeah?
What order?
Anything football related.
All right. What
We're
order?
saying it at the same time.
So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and then say
Oh,
it.
and then we say it. There you go.
Okay,
Gotcha.
ready?
Oh, shit.
3, 2, 1, go.
Party Rangers.
Oh,
Rangers. We've got to add some sort of
What
criteria
did you
here.
say?
I said
Someone's
pitch.
too loud.
said pitch. I said goal. You said Putney Rangers.
All right. Next round.
All right, we've got 9 attempts left. All right, I've got one.
Okay, me too.
Ready, Adam? Got one? 3, 2, 1.
Goal
James
diving.
Ross.
Again, I can't hear Adam because you're so loud.
He's a goal scorer.
You said
Go in the other room and leave your mic there. Might ear.
What's that got to do with goal?
We do a podcast. These kid's never going to sleep, Steve. I'm telling you. He'll wake his kid up every time we do an episode.
So,
Alright, what have we got?
what'd
We
you
got
say?
I say goal scorer.
goal scorer,
I
James
said James
Agaris,
Agaris.
diver.
Diver. Oh, there's only one.
Goal scorer, diver.
There's only one you can pick. And if you don't get it, he's a fight.
Wait, do we say
You've
no.
got to get a matching. There's only one you can pick.
All
You
right.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Boots.
Pen. I didn't even hear what he said.
He said boots.
Oh my god!
What did we say before? We're never going to say his name ever again.
Kidding.
We would have done it in 3 attempts.
So
Boots.
it's cursed to say his name on this podcast. We don't say it anymore.
I didn't say his full name. We don't know who it could be. Anyone.
Pen. It could be. It could be. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Send me off.
Wow.
Go.
Okay.
I'm just trying to
Now
keep
we
the
still
game
got-
going.
Do we keep going or what?
We got 10 attempts to get it right. That was 3 attempts. We could have got it done in 3 on our first time. This is our 4th attempt. All right, so
These
we got
poor listeners.
and
All right.
boots.
Yeah.
Pen and boots.
I've got
Peter
it.
Boots.
I've got it. Surely.
Peter
Surely.
Pan and Boots.
Okay, ready? So it's got to be somewhat on a similarity to the
No,
last
I
two.
don't think you're working out.
Peter Pan and Boots. Don't think, just say.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Predators.
No! I was going to say I changed last second. Oh!
No, hang on, think. Predators Golden Boot. Predators Golden Boot. Think. Predators Golden Boot.
Ready?
Boot. No,
Don't think too much. Just go off the top of your head. You got to go.
No, I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
Predators
Come
Golden
on.
Boot. Predators Golden
Oh, wow. I think he's going to be happy with
Ready?
what I said.
Boot.
No, not really.
I've got a name, but
Go. We got to go.
Oh,
all right, ready?
I don't know. We're going to go further away now.
I know. All right, this is our 5th attempt. Ready?
I don't have a problem. He's got a boot.
3, 2, 1. Beckham.
Gerrard.
Boys.
Okay, no, I got it.
We're better. We're getting
I
better.
got it.
All right, ready?
We got it.
Go. Yeah, we got this one.
Hey,
It's
with
easy.
me? Hey, with me. This is easy. This is easy. We got this.
Hang
Is
on.
easy.
Hey, who we got here?
We got
Beckham?
Beckham, Gerrard, Torres. There's one person.
No, there's actually
Well,
not.
sure.
But we'll give it a go. There's definitely not, but we'll give it a shot.
It's easy. It's
What do you
easy.
mean it's easy?
We got it. We
How
got
is this easy?
it. Easy.
Ready?
Easy.
All right, go.
Nah, I don't know who I...
Ready?
No.
3, 2, 1.
Lampard.
Carragher.
Liverpool and both Liverpool players and played with with David Beckham in England, with England.
Next one, please.
Alonso.
How can you be like Alonso straight away? David Beckham.
Alonso didn't even cross my mind for a
It
second.
didn't cross my... It did because it was played together with
Not even.
at Liverpool in the middle.
I was
But
going to be
Liverpool
the Skulls or
with
Lampard.
Spanish halfway goal. Alonso for the halfway goal for Beckham.
Maybe that was a good point. But anyway, we missed it. So
mine
on
was
to the
better.
next.
Carragher's
So
better.
what else?
Hang
What
on.
we got Alonso, Carragher.
Lampard, I said.
Oh, far out.
Oh, we got 4
Oh,
more
we could
attempts.
do this one.
Alonso.
We're just going to stick with names now
Alonso,
of players.
Carragher.
It's easier.
Alonso, Carragher. Alonso, Carragher, and I'll say Lampard.
We've got to do a timer here. We can't think too much.
Lampard. I know, but this is
There's
pressure.
one. There's one.
Yeah, for you, there's one. There could be one for Sam. There could be one for me.
Nah, when you think
I've
about
got
it, it
nothing
could be
for
another.
names. I've got nothing for names.
Alonso, Carragher.
Alonso, Carragher, and Lampard. Another English. Oh, sorry.
Think of people. We're going
Okay.
people. Think people.
I'm not at people.
All right, we've got to go.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
David
Benitez.
James.
Say David James.
Yeah.
How have we got to just getting it in 3 to being a David James, Adidas, and Benitez? How have we got?
This is Adam's fault.
Carragher and Alonso at least is Benitez. But Benitez, no, he was never at Chelsea, was he?
Yeah, he was.
He was.
was
He's
for
coached
me.
I
Lampard.
didn't even think of that. Fuck. All right, so
Silly.
we've got, hang on.
Silly.
We've got Adidas. Who just had him?
Benitez.
Benitez. Steve.
David James.
Fuck.
And you know, hey, listen. It doesn't have to be a player. It can be anything to do with football.
I know, but are we sticking with players? I feel like it's our
I
closest
think
success.
I think he's giving us a hint there.
An easy
Anything to
answer.
Football. So now we've got Benitez, Adidas, David James.
David James is where you go.
I think I'm there. I think I'm there actually. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Adam?
Ready, Adam?
Absolutely not.
Don't overthink it.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Peter
Go.
Cech.
Coach. That's okay. I got it. Goalkeeper coach Liverpool.
And
Oh, ready? Go in. Ready?
Adam
Ready?
Adam said Peter Cech.
Ready?
Goalkeeper coach Liverpool.
Peter, check your answer. Go on.
Wait, we got this.
We got
We got it.
Ready?
We've got 2 more lives left.
Ready?
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 3.
3, 2, 1.
John
Oh,
Ackerberg.
See, you're wrong.
But
We got there. With the last and spare.
Thank God we got him. Thank God we had him on.
I know.
Like you all would have remembered Ackerberg.
Oh, I can't believe we could have got Peter Penny 3. This guy goes goal scorer.
He was a lethal goal scorer up front, Peter.
Hey, shout out John Ackenberg, former guest, and we've somehow, out of all the words in world of football, we've landed on a former guest. That's big.
we've done well.
That was
We've
good.
done well.
Much better towards the
That
end.
was good.
That's big. That
I'm
was
sweating,
very
but we've done good.
Bravo.
good. We'll bring it back another time. We'll do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. We have
Bravo. All right, well, I think it's come
tomorrow.
back to that time of the episode.
Mm.
Have we got
Is it
one?
the end? Oh.
Oh,
I think I
what
got
about
one.
do ya?
Adam mentioned him before.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's our favourite time of the episode. As
Favourite
always,
time. And
it's
we're
our
prepared.
Coach's Son nomination of this week. So, well, I'm going to say it, and it's actually not from this game week, from, I think it was the game week before, make-up game, in the Merseyside derby. I'm going to go with Adam's mate, sent off after the final whistle, Curtis Jones.
Good shout.
Who do you think he is? Don't get involved. He's trying to be too much of a hero. Trying to be the coach. He's just being the coach's son. Get out of there. Move on. Grow up. You couldn't win the game against Everton. And you should have lost.
All right.
There's my
Fair shout. I've got a good one. Remember during the game when Areola of West Ham made that save and ended up doing that breakdancing move when he was upside down? I'll put the screenshot up right now. That's what he did. He was like stuck in the air on his head for a while. It was unreal.
Did say it on the night.
It was like he saved it and he was just got stuck there for a
That was
second.
wild. That was wild.
Big
Yes.
Areola is my coach's son
Bravo.
nomination.
Very good.
It's good. I'm going to go with a classic coach's son. Someone who I think is so overrated, but he's played at the top level for so long, played for his country so many times. Kieran Trippier.
Oh, yeah.
That bloke,
He had a rough game.
that bloke, I reckon, honestly, probably trains his ass off, so good on him. Great communicator, but honestly, average ability.
He's got a decent
in
right
that.
foot. He can whip the ball in.
Fantastic.
But yeah, he had a rough game against City.
Yeah, he's getting on in his older years, mate. But he's
Good in spells for
Hey.
as Harry Potter, mate.
Steve's opinion. Fair shout.
For recycling jokes
Fair
over
shout.
here.
Fair shout. Fair
Nah,
shout.
but fair enough. What was he doing for that first goal?
Fair enough. This weekend.
What was he
Fair
doing?
enough.
Steve's opinion. Well, that's the end of the 50th episode, everyone. Thank you very much
Wow.
for a lot of laughs, a lot
Raise
of
the
fun.
bat.
We'll be back better than ever. Going to have a strong year this year. A lot of interviews and a lot of good times coming through. Take
Bravo.
care, everyone. See you next time.
Wait.
Chupapi.
This was not meant to happen. This could not happen.